And let's make it rain. It's raining, Scorched. It's raining grenades from the sky. Hey fellow Vault Dwellers, it's Angry Turtle, and today I present to you RAINMAKER, the King of Battle. And yes, it is a mighty build. You will be proud of it if you decide to use it. Do you need more energy but it's hard to choose your favorite flavor? Don't worry, this month with code TURTLE you will get 30% discount on the starter kits and everything else that you can currently see on the screen. Check the link in description, use code TURTLE and try it yourself. But now, without further ado, let's go into details. As always, let's start with the special distribution. This is my special before application of legendary perks. Of course, I have all the legendary perks applied and maxed out, but in case of this build, I think you can achieve it to perform real well around level 100-150. You should have enough resources to make it work. Now the legendary perks used for this build is Luck, taking one for the team, extra strength, endurance, agility, and Master Infiltrator. Obviously this one is just quality perk, you can use whatever else. My suggestions for other perks than what I have in here, something else than Master Infiltrator, will be Electric Absorption, as we are running in Power Armor. If you want to be even more tanky, I'm intentionally not running this perk because I want to occasionally get down. If you are not using Union Power Armor, you can consider Funky Dust for poison resistance. And lastly, if you just don't want to ever go down, Power Armor Reboot is a really good option. Now, perk choices and what you can give up on if you don't have as many legendary perks as I do. So, under strength, the most important one is Lock and Load. It's very important with launcher type weapons and we are based on a launcher, so this is number one perk. Trawling Pharmacy, super handy to carry more chems with you. Bandolier is in here for ammo farming in daily ops with a broadsider. So if you don't want to do that, you don't need this perk. And Ordnance Express is a must because we'll be carrying a lot of explosive ammunition. Under Perception, Concentrated Fire max out. You can do with rank 1, but yeah, max out is way better if you will be fighting frequently a flying Scorch Beasts. Then Grenadier to increase the radius of our explosions. Under Endurance, it is intentionally maxed out to 15. As tankier you are, more fun this build is to play. So we have Life Giver to boost our health. We have Lead Belly. That's just for quality, like consuming stuff without messing up with my rats. So that's why Lead Belly is in here. It's absolutely not necessary. You can drop 3 points just from this one perk. Then Fireproof is a must, max out. Revenant, this is a fun factor, like extra damage for 2 minutes after I get revive, and since the Scouts banners have been added, it never have been easier to revive yourself and apply Revenant to yourself. So I'm having fun with that at this moment, and Ghoulish is intentionally paired with a Revenant because after the revive, quite often somehow game revive you with 1 HP. So now I'm quickly using Toxic Goo. I fix my rat back to the nerd rate, simultaneously healing myself. So that's a combo. So if you don't want to use that, that's another 5 points free for you. Next, Charisma, Strength in numbers for mutations, Tenderizer for more damage, especially on bosses. Regular enemies die from the first shot, so there is not even a chance to use Tenderizer. Next, Intelligence, we have Nerd Rage for even more damage, and yes, it is a low health build. I do not recommend running launchers with a high health. They just synergize with low health even better than any other weapon. So you lose more than half of your damage if you go full health. So I do not recommend. You can, it's not recommended. Stabilized for armor penetration. Yes, it works with launchers. Demolition Expert, the most key perk, increases damage by a lot, 60%. So yeah, that's a lot. Then batteries included if you are carrying a lot of fusion cores with you. Not necessary if you don't, so it's not a must. For me it is, I have like 100 of those. Under agility we have through hiker, if you are interested in carrying lots of food, not necessary. Then adrenaline max out, I recommend it max out for this particular build, it benefits greatly from overall damage boosters. Then dodgy, this is a must have to avoid killing yourself. Then we have Born Survival. If you don't want to die, I will be unequipping it to be able to use the Scouts banners at all. Then we have Class Freak Underlag to reduce the side effects of mutations. Curator, if we'll be occasionally running with some Bubblehead or the magazine. There are awesome Bubbleheads and magazines that can boost this build. Star Genes to keep your mutations. Quick Hands, this is not necessary, but this is like the only perk under lag that can boost our DPS, and we want a lot of DPS. We want to dominate the battlefield. Then Good with Salt to keep your food, Bloody Mess to increase our damage. Of course, Good with Salt and Quick Hands, this can be swapped or gave up on if you don't have enough special. And now we go for mutations. And under mutations with this build, I'm running Adrenal Reaction, that's the most important one, that directly boosts your damage by a lot. Then Bare Bones for slower fall damage, more agility. Carnivore, you actually can choose either one, Carnivore or Herbivore, it's not critical. Eagle Eyes for occasional VATS usage. Egghead for more experience. Herd Mentality for more free special. Marsupial for jumping higher. Speed Demon to reload faster. Twisted Muscles, not necessary in here. It's not like a big penalty. I want a little bit more spread, so gun accuracy that is negative. In case of me firing launcher and making rain, actually a good thing. So I currently want it. You could go without it, absolutely, especially if you want accuracy with other weapons. And now our weapon, it is one and only Nuka Launcher, and yes, I painted it with Blood Eagle paint, as Nuka Launcher paint do not currently work at all. So this paint match perfectly my power armor paint. And I have a separate video about Nuka Launcher already, so you probably know everything about this weapon. Just need to remember, paint currently doesn't work, but it is the most powerful launcher currently available in the game. So with this weapon, we don't actually need any other weapon for this build. You can use other weapons for fun. I have other weapons like 2-shot Grand Finale for farming ammo, 2-shot Fatman for occasional homing mini nuke that I will launch after Scourge Beast. It's fun. I have other videos showcasing that too. And some other weapon occasionally. Pepper Shaker for criticals if I need to do the challenge. Auto Axe if enemies need to be killed with melee, and so on. Now, important part, armor. What we have equipped, it is Union Power Armor, because it does provide poison resistance. And that's big, as I don't need to use legendary poison resistance. Poison is about the only thing can really kill you with this build. Apart from yourself, if you do the VATS critical. Don't do VATS criticals with this build. It instantly puts you down. Now, modifications, I have optimized bracers. That's just for auto-axe usage, occasional auto-axe usage. I'm going for a full set with weapon weight reduction. You can go for anything, really. The important or the best for this build will be prefix like Assassins that will reduce self-damage, or Overeaters that reduce all the damage. I have only 2 pieces with Overeaters, so that's not great, but I can do with that. I was trying to craft 1 Assassins, as 1 Assassins on top of those 2 Overeaters would be perfect. I was not so lucky. Build still works, so with just 2 pieces of Overeaters, I'm good. The problem is I'm taking a little bit of damage from my own explosions, but I can live with that. It's not too bad. Now, about the torso. That's not a torso. That's a torso. We are running emergency protocols and we are running a jetpack. How is it possible? Basically, you equip 1 torso, favorite it on your quick wheel and favorite the other torso, so you can swap at will while wearing power armor. I will show you that in a second too. Under armor, backpack, stuff like that does not work when you are wearing power armor, so it doesn't matter. The paint, if you didn't notice, it's Atomic Ranger paint. I don't know if you have it. It's not really important. Just go what you have. Now, the quick wheel thing, as you can see, I have equipped both torsos. One is protocoled, one is jetpack. So I click on that, I can fly, I swap back, and I cannot fly, but I'm basically immune to my own damage. I shoot, and that's how much damage I'm taking. That's like nothing. That's just enough for me to occasionally activate the revive option. And of course the free revive, once per 5 minutes from Scout Banner. Scout Banner works for an hour. You can open one for yourself, or someone else can open one for you. Currently, unfortunately, only available through Scoreboard and Atom Shop. Let's make it rain! Rain for super mutants! And here we go. I missed some, but still good. Now, let's do the flyover. Jetpack. Let's make it rain from above. Yes, the blinding explosions are the big downside. I killed more of them. It is definitely the most fun way of killing your enemies. Killing your foes everywhere. Now let's go on the inside. Yes, you can use it on interiors. And as you can see, my health is dropping. Hopefully I will be able to use this Scout Banner. And it is one shot per level 100 super mutant, so it is good. And I managed to injure myself, and Scout Banner working now. Quick application that was from Quick Wheel, Toxic Goo. On the PC I can do it from the keyboard, so I press the button and I'm back. I'm back in action. It's as simple as that. I can kill them all. Now I just cannot kill myself again, so occasionally I will need to manually use Stimpack or re-equip the Born Survival. That's other option, like if I will have Born Survival equipped, I don't need to remember about doing any of that. And the beauty of this build, you don't actually need to aim. You fire, everything dies. You fire at them, or around them, or behind them. They will be dead. It's crazy amount of damage. Now, after the revive, look at my damage. With adrenaline running, everything, 1300 per shot. 1300 damage per shot with auto grenade launcher. This is insane amount of damage. Let's visit some Scourge Beast. We are at the fissure site. And let's make it rain. It's raining Scorched. It's raining grenades from the sky. Beautiful. Now, if you have something that is actually flying, it's not a problem as long as you can target in VATS. So it's a good idea to wait until she will be flying over. And now we fire in VATS. And that's done. There was no criticals needed at all. This build does not require any criticals. Kill Scourge, kill Scourge Beast, kill anything that you really want to kill. You want to kill something? It will be dead, trust me. And lastly, something that's normally incredibly tanky. The Queen. Not the Scourge Beast Queen. The Marlock Queen. And Kings. One king is dead in here, I saw another one. That's a legendary king. Did I kill it? Yes, I did kill it. Now, the Queen will be hiding somewhere there. Let's wake her up. Here you go. Can I kill her real fast? Let me see. I think that's a good time for the Marlock Queen. That's normally incredibly tanky. Oh, I Kind of missed this guy. Now he's dead. Can hear footsteps. What's walking? You don't see anything. Oh, here you are hiding. Now everyone's dead. So, oh, enemies are raining too sometimes. So that's the Rainmaker for you, everyone. I had so much fun with this build so far. One thing, it's not great for events as it blinds everyone else, so that's my appeal. Number, I don't even know which one. To the Bethesda, please give us a slider to tune down explosive effects in game, because if there will be 5 people running this build on event, I don't think anyone will see anything. But that being said, please let me know what you think about this build. Rainmaker, the king of battle. Have so much fun firing up and waiting for enemies to just die later. Way too much, I know, I have way too much fun. But that being said, thank you all for watching, and see you all in the next one.